Welcome back to another painting session. I'll be doing again another mini painting. This one will be featuring a birch forest. I have the sketch right here, bottom right. I'll be making a little crescent moon for this one with a tiny little sunrise here. Will be no yellow, it will be a blue theme, a blue and white theme for this painting as a whole, with some blacks and grays mixed in there for some variety of shading. Of course, some greens over here as well. But the main ones will be the blue of the sky and the white of the birch bark. Those would be the main ones. Of course, the secondary would be the grays of the mountains and the greens of the forest floor. But as far as techniques go, it is fairly similar of what I've done in the past. I have made birch before. This will be a bit different as I'll also be making the shading for the birch as well. I'll be making grass around it so I don't really have to make the roots. The bark should be simple enough. I've done that before. You would just see me use the technique in time lapse. But if you want to have a more one-on-one, slower and step-by-step instructions of how to make this particular very unique tree, then just comment down below along with anything else you'd like me to do to help all of you or inform all of you about what I do, and that is spray painting. And if you like what I do, spray painting of course, please take some time out of your day to comment on any of my videos, subscribe to the channel, like the video, dislike the video if you want. Just take some time out of your day to do all of that. It could be now, at the end of the video, or maybe if you wish to see another one of my videos, you could do it there too. But that should be it for intros. Now start the painting now. Enjoy. And this here is the finished product. I'm gonna lift it up. A moment. There we go. Now, like with every painting, there's some ups and downs to it. One of which being the pretty obvious moon. I wanted to experiment a little bit by making a bigger moon like this, a crescent, but it didn't really pay off as well as I thought. The shape overall is fine, it's just I don't really like it all that much. I can't really put into words, I just don't like it. But the birch trees are fairly good. The shading is alright. Texture of them is good, especially with the side ones. It is a bit difficult for the further away, slimmer trees to get as good of a texture as close-up ones. But I tried my best. Can't really complain with that. But my best could always be better. That's what I try to do with every painting. The tinting is alright for the mountains, maybe a little bit more. Maybe the shading for the birch was a bit too much. Maybe I should have just used dark brown instead of black. Like for the side trees here, yeah, that was fine. But for here, the smaller trees, it's them being in the middle with everything else not really being that sharp black color in their shading. The mountains, the space, the ground itself, that's why I had to add on these little dark spots here for added shading for them to blend in a little bit better. But all in all, it's a bit unnatural, and they still have a little bit of blue in it. Same with the moon here. The mountains are okay. All in all, some things are okay, but the birch trees, they're always good. The side ones are, of course. If I could make like these bigger trees here, then I would do that most of the time, because they are, I could have the most texture to them and they would look the best as I could do that. The further away ones, I can't really do that without having some runoff paint on the sides, as the borders are way too slim to have such a thing with the brushes that I use. It would be too careless for me to do that. And some better transitions, either it be roots or grass, should have been here for all of these. So that's on me. I forgot to do that in my haste in getting this done. All in all, it's fine. I won't be doing this type of moon again. Sorry if you liked it, but I don't, I really don't. So I'll just be using the normal plant techniques from now on until I get adventurous again and screw it up again. But maybe that time I wouldn't. This time I did, in my opinion anyway. If you think differently or you think similarly of what I've all said about this painting, do please let me know in the comment section below. You could also reflect your feelings on this painting and the video with the like to dislikes. You could also, of course, just subscribe to the channel as stated before I started painting. If you did like what I do, as you've seen, I'll be doing, if you've seen my other paintings, my videos, I'll be doing much more of these little smaller paintings as practice to get good details and for smaller things. That's what I'll try to be doing for later bigger paintings, so I could put more time into these. So I'll put much bigger time into the much bigger paintings, much more in-depth paintings, and actually make it look good. Hours upon hours, like to put it what I mean, if I spend a lot of time on this, and I know I can, and I could have good details in smaller things, I can translate that into much bigger things and still have the discipline needed to maintain my my motivation through all of it. If I could do that, then I could make good paintings. If I don't, then of course I won't. So making paintings like these, smaller paintings, little bite-sized ones, in fairly good amount of time, like let's say an hour, 2 hours, then I would build up to make maybe 10 hours into a painting for much more detail, and also just practicing with techniques I have already done, getting optimized to refine techniques into smaller paintings, not wasting paper and paint. So that's why I'm doing all of these, if you're so inclined to know. My next little mini paintings will have a bit better format, some of them anyway. Some will have mesas, swamps, redwood trees with fungus, and just a little river with dilapidated little trees. So it should be pretty alright, pretty fun. I'm looking forward to them all, and I hope that you are all too. So that pretty much wraps up the outro. I hope that all of you have enjoyed tonight's painting session as much as I have. And until that next painting, as I've already showed you, it will probably be that Mesa one. Until that painting, I will see you there. Bye bye.